to my side channel. The reason this is a side channel video is because this is just something I've been thinking about, and if you guys know anything about Steam and games and I don't know how to say his name exactly, but you'll know that the new Five Nights at Freddy's 4 game came out recently, and I'm not gonna lie, I have been obsessed with it since it came out, which is strange for me because I hate horror games. Like, I hate watching horror games. Yeah, last night I went on a horror game binge and watched Five Nights at Freddy's 1, 2, 3, Outlast, and Markiplier's Five Nights at Freddy's 4 gameplay. And I'm not gonna lie, it terrified me. I don't know why. Like, the new game is different to the other three, apart from the fact in 3 and 4, the animatronics actually move when you see them. They're not actual just like image pop-ups. They actually like move when they're walking around and moving, other than the jump scares. And I'm so out of breath already from talking about this. But anyway, since the game came out, I have been terrified of it, and I watched all of Markiplier's game playthroughs of it last night, and I had the worst night's sleep ever. I was really paranoid the entire night. I had loads of nightmares about pizzas and bears and rabbits and chickens and fucking foxes, and Foxy used to be my favourite. Since the 4th game? Not anymore. But anyway, after a minute and a half of talking about the game, I want to get into this video. I would like to put out my personal theory on the game, and I have had help to come towards this theory, so I will give him credit. I will link to his channel in the description. He doesn't quite have any videos up yet, but he's a friend from work that I talk to in my spare time, and he is really cool, so if you guys should go and subscribe to him, he'll have some videos out soon. I'm not sure what videos he'll put out first, but if you subscribe, you'll see them. But anyway, this video is going to be about my theory of Five Nights at Freddy's. Personally, I think the game basically starts. If you haven't seen this video, by the way, don't watch it, spoilers, but if you have seen the game, like the gameplays, then you'll know the thing starts with a little boy crying and a pile of plushies and Fredbear, who is actually Fredbear, not Freddy. Fredbear was Spring Freddy or whatever people call him. But anyway, I think the child that we see in the gameplay, in the mini games, is in a coma and is dreaming of Five Nights at Freddy's, and like the mini games actually reveal what happens in the build up towards the bite of 87, and in the 5th night minigame we see the bite of 87, which everyone is talking about. I'd seen somewhere before the game came out that the game was going to be based around the bite of 87, so that's what tipped me off about that. But I think the kid in the actual that you're playing as, usually you play as a security guard, so that's a new thing entirely. You're inside a house this time, and you have to check hallways still, and you have to check your closet, and you have to check the bed behind you. I think the player plays as the kid which actually witnessed or was the victim of the bite of 87. And a lot of people are saying about the kid being put in the mouth of Freddy. I don't know if it's in the game or if Markiplier just added the sound in, but you hear his head pop like a balloon. And I think that is how the child sees the bite of 87. That wasn't the bite of 87. I reckon, like, yeah, he was lifted up to be given a kiss, but I don't think he was placed inside the head of the thing. I think he was just there, and the bite took out his frontal lobe, basically. But at the same time, when the bite was happening, I feel like that is when one of the employees died in the spring suits, because we see there is only Springtrap, the Spring Bonnie, as people call him, or Golden Bonnie, and Golden Freddy, or Spring Freddy, as people call him also. And I think that when the bite of 87 happened, the employee also died. So I'm not a theorist or anything, this is just my opinion, and it's going to be all over the place, like I just realised it is. But anyway, I also think that these, as I said, the gameplay is happening inside the child's head while he is in a coma or sleeping, and that is why he wakes up at 6. Like the game theorist said about the first games, midnight till 6, it's a dream. But I think it's just in a coma. I believe a coma. I don't know why I think coma, but I don't know. I just think coma. And anyway, onto the why the animatronics look the way they do. If you notice, Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy all have sharp teeth, and this is probably the way the child saw these animatronics as scarier than they actually were, because the older brother, if you see in the minigame, the older brother and his friends are all wearing the masks. So the child visualized them as scarier, and also in one of the minigames, the older brother or someone jumps out from under the bed wearing a Foxy mask, like, kind of thing. So, yeah. And if you look at Freddy, or no, Golden Freddy, sorry, you'll notice that his teeth are much, much sharper, and his mouth is more of a, I can't do it because I'm not an animatronic, but it's not like that. Like, the teeth are more, I don't know what it's called, more emphasized, I guess. And I believe that is because, again, because Freddy caused the bite of 87, this is my theory again, I don't know where this is going. And yeah, I think that's why things are as they are. And then my explanation for the little toy Freddys are that those are actually like the what do you call it? Like the toy Freddys, as like that they give out. Maybe they gave out wind up toy Freddys, I don't know. And the kid thought they were scary too. And basically inside his head this is what's happening. And then Plushtrap, I don't fully have an explanation for him. Maybe because he was on the stage at the time of the bite too, and that's why he looks the way he does with the. And if you notice, during the jump scares on everything, there is much more emphasis on the teeth, and it looks like they're reaching for something, but also being restrained at the same time. And I don't know why Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy are like this. Foxy, not so much, because mainly most jump scares I've seen of Foxy are just before they happen. I haven't seen many of him actually jumping out, and then it turns into like the little plushy Foxy, because obviously he's seen as not as threatening, but I think he was the scariest of the animatronics, to be perfectly honest. But during the later nights of the game, I think it's night 4 and 5, maybe 3, I'm not sure, there is much more emphasis on Freddy, like not just Golden Freddy. There is also Nightmare Fredbear, and Freddy, and the focus is much more on the teeth, and you'll even see Freddy's head on the bed with just like that, where his teeth are really accentuated, like his mouth is something like this big. It's horrifying. And if you also look at the the extras in the menu, you'll see the full scale body model of I'm getting mixed up with all the Freddys now, of Golden Freddy. I'm going to stick to calling him. He has actual teeth in his stomach, which again is more accentuated on the teeth. So that's my other part of that theory. And the final bit I want to talk about is the actual purple guy. I think Purple Guy was the father of the child who was the victim of the bite of 87. And if you notice, there's the 4 kids, the 4 brothers, or his brother and his 3 friends, wearing the Bonnie, Freddy, Chica, and Foxy masks. Now, I feel like the bit where they're carrying him off to be bitten by the animatronic, which they don't know is going to happen, but when they're carrying him off, I feel like that's a reference to the first game where or not so much the first game, but if you have any of you have seen the Living Tombstones It's Been So Long video, you see the animatronics carrying the fifth child off to be put in the Golden Freddy suit. Now, I feel like Purple Guy, stay with me on this, murdered I'm going to call them the Chica, Foxy, Freddy, Bonnie, Mask kids. I feel like he murdered those to avenge his son, and I feel like he killed the Foxy boy first. I'm going to call him Foxy boy, which sounds weird, but Foxy boy, or girl, I don't know. It could have been a girl, I have no idea. But yeah, I feel like the Purple Guy murdered those 4 children. I'm not sure how I would explain the 5th child, except the Purple Guy killed the 5th child first and got a taste for murder and decided to get revenge for his son, who is now either in a coma or dead or having a nightmare or is basically just traumatized and has no frontal lobe, by killing his eldest son and his 4 friends, stuffing them inside suits. This is completely I'm not going against the game theorist. He has some really intricate theories about this game, and I can't wait to see about what is going to come out for the 4th installment of this game. But that is just my opinion. If you guys have your own theories, or if you guys want to question my theory in any way, I will try and answer you. But if you guys could put it down in the description, in the comments, that'd be awesome. This has been a super long video for a side channel video, but I really wanted to just get this out there because I really wanted to do a theory on these games for a while. And, Fringe, what are you doing? But yeah. The final thing I have to say about it, if you listen to the screams as well, to me the screams are a lot deeper and more muffled. To me it sounds like they have something in their mouth, like a bit of brain, or something caught on their voice boxes, or they were just made deeper to sound scarier. And personally, they are really scary, like, they terrify me. But if you guys like this theory, then let me know. If you guys have any alternate theories, then put it down in the comments below, and let's all just stay tuned for the game theorist theory, because that is gonna crash the internet to hell. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this different little side channel video, and I will see you soon. Be here or be queer. Bye guys.